Hello, I'm host Eric, host Talking with Famous People. I did not watch the debate because I was busy coaching debate, and I got home. By the time I got home, it was like the last 5 minutes of it. I probably wouldn't have watched it anyway. I don't usually because as a debate coach, I don't consider it a debate. I consider it there's no flow. Nobody's actually tracing out a single argument chain to its logical conclusion. They're not required to defend warrants. They don't distinguish between claims, warrants, and impacts. They don't do basic shit. So what's the point? That's my interpretation of the debates. However, I do acknowledge that they play a significant impact. They have a significant impact on people's perceptions sometimes. And so on that grounds, I'm interested in hearing from the people who did watch the debate, if anybody watched it, who they thought won the debate. Uh, Anybody who watched it is welcome to chime in. If nobody watched it, then let's talk about why nobody watched the debate.
Because
Didn't
it doesn't
watch.
matter.
Taylor didn't watch because it doesn't matter. Lightbulb didn't watch. Margie, did you watch? Do you think Hillary won?
Does anyone believe anything that Hillary says?
That's not the question, Taylor. The question
But
is
I'm going somewhere with it. If we can all agree that Hillary is saying nothing truthful, and we can all agree that Trump, I don't know, we don't know if
I,
he's being truthful or not.
I,
That's
and
my
well, he says things that are factually that are simply not factually true. Whether
right,
he's lying or whether he's just boneheaded, I don't know. But
right. But I think that since I have no doubt that Hillary Clinton will not tell the truth, if she can find something else that makes her look better, then it doesn't matter how eloquently she lies to me. The whole thing is just flavored with piss.
okay, but I mean the thing is, I I mean I agree with you, but that doesn't mean that I think that Donald Trump's insistent that things that are factually
Oh,
contraindicated by evidence
I'm not
is
saying Donald Trump is right or honest or smart. I'm just saying Hillary Clinton is such a blatant, unapologetically full of shit, bullshitter that I can't even listen to the words coming out of her mouth. It just runs into lie, 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 lie.
Margie says, first of all, that she thinks Trump won the debate. Second of all, she says Trump equals ESTP, Hillary equals ESTJ. Do you guys agree?
Light bulb.
I agree with the ESTP part. I was thinking Hillary might be an ENTJ, but I think you're right now that you say that. I think she's probably an ESTJ.
She's a J for sure.
And she's not an ENTP. Obama was an ENTP.
He
Sorry.
might be an F. Are you sure he's not an F?
No, he's a T, dude. Well, actually, no, he's a T. He is. He's no doubt he's a T. He,
Would you let Putin grab your tie and treat you like a little punk bitch like that?
I don't know what happened in that circumstance you're talking about. Did Putin grab Obama's tie?
Yeah, Putin just kind of manhandled him.
Um,
Obama's been treated like a bitch all over the world. And then he just like kind of goes like, "Well, no. China didn't not have a stair car ready to get me off the plane on purpose. It was an no motherfucker. They
it's because no, look. The reason is because he didn't cut his teeth on any kind of fighting. He didn't cut his teeth on the sort of like tough guy meowing that I suspect you probably cut your teeth on a little bit.
It's true. No ENTP would draw a line in the sand about chemical weapons that black and white for the whole world and then fuck it up. I don't think we would have gotten ourselves through.
The problem was the line in the sand was too vague. Actually, it wasn't. Because what ended up happening is he didn't have a clear enough cut response, and a clear enough cut thing to respond to. You know.
Yeah, and I don't think that's a very ENTP predicament to find yourself in.
Well, look. You're just Taylor. You're begging the question here. You're saying. I'm saying, yeah, Obama's an ENTP. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't like the way that he represents the type. I think he represents certain kind of one way the ENTP can develop, because we can be we're a very diverse people, as evidenced by you and me, right? I see him. I understand exactly what happened to him. He went in there thinking people were going to be reasonable. He wasn't going to have to kick ass and take names because he never had to before. He never had to. He didn't know how to do it.
But why do you expect that out of people, though?
Why do I expect what?
That we know that people are flawed?
The thing is, if you are an ENTP who's had the FE angle and combine first, he's been functioning like an INFJ his whole life. That's why. He's been functioning FETI. It's been working for him. Even when he's in conflict with people, it's like in a formal debate or something like that. He doesn't know how to scrap, rhetorically or physically. He has no reason to learn it.
So you're saying that he's just a little bitch, but he is.
No, I'm saying his 8 came out towards the end a little bit. Finally, right? He needed to grow as an Enneagram 8, and it finally came out towards the end. He started getting a little bit more fussy anyway. But the thing is, at that point, he had lost the class, right? You can't go in weak to a new classroom and then come later on and establish dominance. You've lost him already. It's like that's reality in life that has to be accounted for. You got to come in strong. If I had been Obama, I would have gone in there and I would have said, "Fuck you, I'm vetoing everything. Fuck all you bitches, I'm vetoing everything. No, you little bitch, get up here. I want to yell at you specifically."
It was an apology tour.
Look, that should have been done too, but it should have been done properly, right? I am sorry that those criminals engaged in that criminal activity right now, okay, for our country. I consider them traitors. I apologize on behalf of our country for that traitory bullshit, and I'm going to see their fucking asses hung. I'm going to see their fucking asses hung to account for our wrongdoing, to make sure that you understand that we hold to our own standards.
Apologize for war when you're starting more wars.
I wouldn't be starting wars. I'd be removing us from wars. And I'd say, I am sorry those criminals caused this crime. I'm going to punish them. Why? Why would I do that? Because I'm going to extract apologies from others when they need to apologize to us as well. That's why. Because I believe in a reciprocal burden. Now there's our first fight.
But did you hear what I said? Because I didn't hear what
No, I didn't hear what you said at all. How do you know I'm wrong with that? Neither has heard it. Tell me what you say. I want to hear.
I don't remember what I said. Okay, it's too illogical to go around on an apology tour to the world if you are then still in wars for the things you're apologizing for and continue to be in wars and make more wars than George Bush. He's got to fight more places than Bush did.
I think a speech tour that included some apologizing for bad behavior is appropriate. However, the problem that you probably really have, and that I think is reasonable to have, is that those speeches did not also include, and here I am in the Middle East. Listen, Egypt, fuck off. Okay? Now, we're sorry about all this shit. Now, you need to go fuck yourselves about X, Y, Z, and A, B, and C. It needs to have both. That's the problem. It wasn't that he apologized. It's that he didn't apologize with the middle fingers raised. He apologized with the middle fingers retracted.
But that's not how we apologize. That's not how we do anything. Everything's got a lesson.
Like I said, he didn't have 8. You have been 8 since you were 6 years old or something, Taylor. You got 8 ingrained into you.
I was raised in a den of J's. Motherfucker.
I think I feel bad for the Jays that live with him.
Yeah, the Jays. The Jays are all sitting around in straitjackets now.
Taylor is just desperately hoping to make another bird joke.
I was hoping for that. We had this awful joke earlier. You'd have loved it.
Why?
Because you like shitty jokes.
Taylor, be nice. You are mean. Be nice.
He's being sarcastic. Sit down.
Why?
She's crawling over with this big cheesy grin on her face.
Well,
I don't think that there's enough nurture and ball cupping in the world to raise someone to like 40 years old or 45 and have him go into the world and think that if he's just nice enough,
he didn't think that. He thought if he was reasonable enough. He said, "Why are we not being reasonable? Let's be meta-rationalists about
what
this."
fucking incubator was he raised in that you can create someone, especially an ENTP? I think that you're giving the incubator too much credit.
I mean, all he did was move straight up the ranks. Where's his loss? Where's his fight? Where does he really have to fight in his life history?
Maybe he'd get a wife who didn't have such big hands and broad shoulders.
Taylor, that's a terrible argument.
It is. It's an awful one.
All right, let's end this episode with that. Am I even recording? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I must be because it's slowing this thing down. Yeah. Sorry, everybody else. I don't know what happened there either. Thanks for watching Talking with Famous People.